Welcome, fellow fans and collectors, to the Transformers unboxing. Today we have Transformers Age of the Primes, Combaticon, Vortex, one of 5 of a combiner to form BRUTICUS. So, nice artwork, BRUTICUS on the side. Vortex. This is cartoon accurate Vortex. The last Vortex we got was, last mainline Vortex we got was in Combiner Wars. And that was a very toy-accurate Vortex. This is a very cartoon-accurate Vortex. We've seen these colors on this guy in the Unite Warriors before. This is the first time we're getting these in the American market, as far as I'm aware of, and these are strikingly different. But it's still Vortex, and I have a soft spot for Vortex. Vortex is one of the few G1 figures I had as a kid. So, any Vortex is welcome in my collection. Age of the Primes, we got some Primes here. We have Optimus Prime, or Star Convoy, the Arisen, Liege Maximo and his ugly face, and the Fallen, or Megatronus, there. Nice product shots of Vortex. Legal down here. Legal down here. We already saw BRUTICUS. And Vortex, Combaticon Vortex. So yeah, let's crack this guy open and have a look at it. While I cut it open, I invite you to hit that like button and subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. I'm going to leave that garbage in that box. Here's some instructions. Don't know if we're going to need them or not. Interesting that we're getting more combiners before we finish up the existing combiners we have. I'm assuming that's just for teaser purposes. They did like a mix and match thing in Combiner Wars as well, where we got parts of the Menasor guys. Trying to open up this. We got part of the Menasor guys, and then we got some of the Aerobots. And it almost feels like Hasbro just finish one or the other before you start going, making sure there's no other guns in here. But cool. We got 3 guns, which is cool because Vortex has 3 guns. The original one toy had 3 guns. Of course, they were in dark green. Instead of dark gray. But these are neat. I don't recognize these as Vortex guns off the top of my head. But I do acknowledge that there are 3. One was a rifle with a scope. So there we have those. Let's free his propellers. I was not expecting the propellers to be separate from him. Pretty straightforward. Propellers. Softer plastic. So you know you don't get cut on your propellers. And they're just going to fold down the middle there. And let's free him the rest of the way. Alright, that's empty. Goodbye. Flip this around here for references. Of course, that is the cartoon accurate head. I am a G1 collector. I do like my cartoon accurate figures as opposed to the toy accurate. I'd rather have the original toys and the newer ones be cartoon accurate. And those arms are very Vortexy. I see in the photo these 5mm pegs are just popped in there. I'm not going to try to remove them. Oh, there we go. He's just flying off. Oh, that's how it's supposed to be. That's kind of weird. That pops out. So some of these are way accurate. Can't get that just. Oh, not a big fan of that. Fan of that. Up, top, back. Like we X shape propeller. Back. It's kind of always a mix as to what they're going to do with propeller shape on the back. The X, or you have the single. I like the X. The X gives it a good profile. And give him his sniping rifle. That hand is weird. Very, very. And I'm sure millimeter pegs all over the place. Looks like we have a little tab right there to pop him, so he's going to break in half to form the arm. But there he is. Let me lower this a little bit. There he is in robot mode. Nice. All plastic is a little underwhelming. The product shots always show it more shiny. Heavy paint on the chest. Head's on a ball joint. Ooh, it has landing gear on the back. Neat. Do a full 360 there. Oh, gun popped off. You can T-pose. We have an bicep swivel. Elbow joints. And we have no rotation at the wrist because of so many reasons for the transformation. Just mainly because of the transformation. These appear to be permanently stuck on there, so okay. Let's go down to the waist. No ab crunch, but we do have a rotation. Forward kick. Backward kick. Wasn't for his blades. I'm sure he'd be able to sit. Not really. Nope. Too big of ankles. You can do full splits. Slightly better. Thigh rotation. Knee. We already did the knee. Ankle tilts. Kick back. Forward. Knee. We can get some posability out of him. Good profile. Reminds me of the G1 cartoon Vortex. Can't remember him having any characterization, but I do remember seeing him on the screen. This I do not like. It's accurate to the toy that this part here would form the arms. I don't like how they handled that. I almost feel like they should have just molded the arms and just put a joint in there. I mean, yeah, it might not look quite as good. And they use swirly plastic for this, so that is also extra scary. Even the side profile. I do like it. I do like minus points for this crap. That's losing points for that. Hands down, they could have figured out a different way of handling this. No pun intended. Actually, they could have done something. Transformation wise, go full on. Should be pretty straightforward. That. Click. Well, it's gonna be a little squared off. That's kind of like the same problem that I had with the aerial bots. I feel like they're taking some cues from third party. A lot of third party Combaticons were very square. They'll rotate that back. Does your hide somewhere? That's landing gear. That's your landing gear there. Anything to let's get rid of that. These don't look like they hard. That needs to move, but there's nothing there to move it. Time. Yep. Hide the head. Has to be. Let's look at the instructions. What? It just pops up. That's how the head hides. Oh. Okay. Why aren't these moving? Oh, I guess just very tight. Okay. That's put that up. Side the same. Very tight. I need sort of trying to force it to do. It might be better to transform it with the blades off. Blade. I'm just having some problems getting that in there. There we go. First time transforming it. That point. All these spinning propellers are that way. Wheel back here. That killed me. And once more, the nose is awfully squared off for it being Vortex. Paint over the alcohol tape right off. There is that's good. That's vehicle mode. Oh. Hoping it plugged in the middle. U1 toy plugged right there, center. Like these. On them? Ooh. Try this one. Oh, that's where. Okay. So that's an option. In fact, there's no like wheels. Pop them here in the side. Wherever those. Wait. Get the idea. Different choices. Different choices. That's a pretty good looking alt mode. Visible head syndrome. That's why you hit the head with that little square thing. You couldn't see it. And then there's weird placement for very weird placement for landing gear. Yeah, you can see. You'll see all this swirly gray plastic that concerns me. You can see this just chattering. It is a nice looking alt mode. All right, let's transform back. Let's talk. Let's talk numbers. This is in its alt mode. Alt mode's getting a 4. It is a good alt mode. It should be rounded. It should be rounded. This square bit is just weird. I'm sure that's not accurate to cartoon or the toy. Bot mode. We're doing a 5 bot mode. I'm doing a 5 on mode. I give it a 5. No, I'm sorry. Because of those stupid arms, I am giving it a 4 in bot mode. That could have been different. That there. Getting a 4 for that. And that's a cumbersome transformation. Speaking of transformation. Ooh. intuitive, everything makes sense. That's gonna get a... I really had no problem with transformation, how it works. It works how I think it's supposed to work. It works like how the original toy worked. Some slight differences. Yeah, so that transformation, I guess that's gonna be the higher of these. His transformation is gonna be a 5. The little bits of errors I had and problems are more along. No, I was getting a 4. Guy's not getting a 5 at anything because of those arms. How they hang down there, I don't like them at all. Price point, $24.99. Is it worth it? Is it good parts count? Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of where we're gonna go with this. Although I think it's still gonna be a 4 because of those arms. I feel like they cut costs where they shouldn't have cut costs. And I know they just did that so they could reshell this guy into blast off. So that's gonna be a 4 for a price point. So for total scores, we have 4 for vehicle, 4 for bot, 4 for transformation, and 4 for price. I love this. Is a good figure. Those arms are dropping points in every single category. So yeah, he's a solid 4. He would be a 5 if they would have done something different with those arms. But that's my opinion. You may have a different opinion. I say get this guy if you need a Vortex. If you want a Vortex, if you want your cartoon accurate Vortex, get this guy. But once more, it's your money, your choice. You do what you gotta do, and do what you want to do. But as always, thanks for watching. If you are still watching, please hit that like button and subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. I do come back with videos as often as I get figures. But thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.